cake 'em, so it's only right. Soon as the sun goes, some tight. I'm trying to dig deep, ginger really. Keep me in the zone all night long till the clock strike 12. One more, then I'm out of the front door on a mission like a Waffle House cook for the 247. Man, I'm just trying to get paid and make it what he hate. I got up to come down, trying to get up to come down. Got to play it by the pound. The gold with the lax and the crown. Make it with them come around. Trying to get up to come down. Booming like a sub underground. The whole
About to get started here, and today's starter, Charlie Morton. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
The wind and the pitch. Kyle Schwarber in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And that's too high.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
That one missed. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Leading off to the Phillies.
Here's Turner now. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
The pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Schwarber gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that's in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And he deals. And that one in the air center field. Harris snags it on the run. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a guy or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
And now it's Alec Bohm. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Man at first, one away. Next offering way off the plate. And a pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. helmet. Tracks it down for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Giannis at the plate now.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
Just missed. Two outs. Ground ball, Austin Riley. They take the force out. Third out. One left for Philadelphia. And now the Braves with their first chance to hit. We're scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Tell me what you know.
And today's starter, Taijuan Walker.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Michael Harris in the box now. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 in the air, left side. Marsh on the move. He's got it, and there's one down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Seeing the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases, and so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective, look for long pitch counts, grinding out at-bats, and really barrels to the baseball because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these players to sprint.
And a rope in the center field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. That one a little bit high, and that is ball one. Right-hander kicks, deals, swings through that one out in front that time.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
At the belt and fires. And strike two.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Two down.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And the righty deals. Ripped on a line. Pulls it in on the run. And that ends the inning. One left for Atlanta. Scoreless after one. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Morton back to work. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw on to Olsen. 1 up, 1 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swung on, popped up left side. Has this one sized up. Squeezes it. 2 away now.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Murphy fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the second. Now in for the Braves, Ramon Laureano. The wind of the pitch. Just missed. The pitch. In for a strike. And it's 1-1. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
On a line, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here's Jared Kelnick. And the slider just misses. And the 1-0. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. But it
really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's Orlando Arcia. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And here it comes. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Kelnick at first, one gone. Grounded to third, could be two. Over to stop for one, and that's two. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We played two full, no score. And we're back. And now the center fielder, number 47. Morton, the tall righty, 215 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2002. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Up and in, ball one.
Yeah.
Big swing and a miss.
I got one ball, one strike.
On its way to the corner. Kelnick flashes the leather on the running catch. Here's the catcher, Garrett Stubbs. In for a strike, 0-1.
All ones the count.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
A good fastball changeup combo has always been devastating for hitters, and that was a great example of that at bat. Changeup, fastball, changeup, and he goes down on just 3 pitches. And as a hitter, once you're down 0-2 in that spot, you have no idea what to sit on. You got a 50-50 chance when you guess. So I'm sure that changeup looked like a fastball almost the entire way to the plate.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And there's a ball. Two down, nobody on. And another ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Kelnick makes the catch, and that'll do it. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Sean Murphy.
The catcher.
And the right-hander back to work. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
On the move to the alley. makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
With Merrifield up to the plate. That one at the knees for a strike.
Now, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Marsh brings it in with a nice running grab. So the batting order turns over. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And downstairs.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Two outs. And another ball. That's a slider for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Braves go down quickly here, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Atlanta, John Choppy with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Trey Turner. Morton back to work. Up the middle, Arcia fires to first on the run and save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame him for wanting to take another look.
Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. One down. Alec Bohm, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. That misses the zone. Ball 1. One down, base is empty.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. And the right-hander deals. On the ground, Merrifield throws to first, 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That one not close. And that's ball 1. The Phils still looking for their first hit in this one. And that one is lifted in the air. Harris after it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom four, here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. The pitch. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0. There's the strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
The 1-2. Fly ball center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.